Hey, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to SF Bay Area Sports Talk, and welcome to Orange October Quest as the Giants get a huge 7-2 victory tonight against the Colorado Rockies. That makes it 2 in a row now over the Rockies, and the Giants are in great position to take 3 out of 4 as we're making a run to Orange October. Welcome, everyone. What a fantastic game it was tonight. The Giants went with the opener, Caleb Berger, tonight, and he did it pretty well. Got through that first inning, and in the second inning, he did allow a leadoff double, and that was when you saw the Giants bring in Logan Webb. And I think the Giants doing the opener tonight was something where they wanted to be able to get Logan Webb back on track. As we know, you guys, he has been struggling. So, I think this was a great way to get Webb on track. It's different coming out of the bullpen into a game. So Webb comes in there in the second inning, and what a tremendous job for Logan Webb tonight. He goes 5 1/3 innings. In this one, he does allow 7 hits, but he works and minimizes the damage. Only 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and has a 1 strikeout in the game. So Webb, great effort for us tonight, and what a job from the bullpen and the offense. Again, another more than 10 hits. Again, tonight, you love to see it. The Giants are second in baseball this year with the most games with 10 or more hits. So we have 26 games now where we've had 10 plus hits. Just tremendous. So going to get to some comments. Welcome in, everyone, to the post-game show. We got Anthony Franco in the house. What is up, my friend? How are you doing? How is everyone doing it tonight? We are super pumped with the victory. Giants get their second win in a row against the Rockies. Great win tonight. We needed this one. Tonight was a must win, as every game is going to be down the stretch here. We are making a run. We got Cole Henry in the house. We have the number 7 seed. Thank you so much for giving us the update here. Hey, man, this was a big win. I think we're fighting with 3 teams or 4 teams. The Phillies, the Cincinnati Reds, the Milwaukee Brewers. So you've got a lot of teams that we're fighting with there, and this is how you do it. We go 1 game above 500 now with a 28-27 record. We got Joe in the house. Welcome to the show. Thank God we needed that win. Absolutely. And what a way to come alive there. Of course, this game was tied we tied the game up there in that bottom of the 5th inning. What a tremendous inning it was. We got Crawford with the situational at bat there, a sacrifice fly. And, man, you never take sacrifice flies for granted. So that was huge. And then Mauricio Dubon, the biggest home run of his life, you guys, a 3-run blast. It was just so spectacular. And, man, I absolutely went insane seeing that ball jump off the bat. He squared it up big time. And I was talking about it in the pregame, how Dubon has been coming through, with big hits and, even big home runs. And, man, he does it tonight with a big 3-run blast that really got us going. We got a G Feezy 03 in the house. Welcome. Dang, they are quite a few teams competing for those last 2 playoff spots in the National League. It is absolutely tight, you guys, and it is going to go all the way down to the wire, but this is what you love to see as a Giants fan. We are right here in the mix with just 5 games to go now. We got John Collins in the house. We have to win against San Diego the following week. Yeah, that is the big series. And right now, if we can get this win tomorrow and take 3 out of 4 from the Rockies, that would be huge to bring some big momentum into that big 4-gamer with the Padres, who is pitching tomorrow. So I'm not sure exactly who is pitching tomorrow, if someone has any updates on that, but we will get to that towards the end of the show. looking at the pitching and matchups. So, man, I cannot wait for the so we got Edison Zoe in the house. Welcome. San Francisco Giants are the number 8 seed. So, yeah, I'm not sure if we're in the 7 or 8 seed here, but, man, we are right there in the playoff hunt. We're one game above 500 now, so absolutely spectacular. Let's see. I want to see a Dodgers-Giants wild card series. I think the Giants are the only team to beat the Dodgers wild card series. And you're definitely, I definitely agree with you, Jafeezy, that I would love to see a Giants and Dodgers wild card series. In fact, I think that is likely our best chance to take down the Dodgers is in that first series, because it is a best out of 3. And so really all it takes is playing 2 complete games, in a 3-game series. And man, you shock the Dodgers and upset them. That would be absolutely spectacular. And I definitely think this Giants team has that potential to upset the Dodgers in a playoff series. Now other teams also, I think Padres also can beat the Dodgers. So, the Dodgers aren't as invincible as some people think they are. I mean, again, they haven't been able to get over that big hump and, win it and go all the way in the postseason. But again, they're still going to be formidable, and it's going to be very tough. So what is the latest on Yaz? We got Fendi matchups in the house. Yaz was available off the bench tonight. So, yeah, Yaz is recovering, and, that's a really great sign. We're going to need him down the stretch here and ready to go for the playoffs. So, Yashkrinsky, man, going to be huge for us down the stretch. So, Yaz is, I believe, going to be back in the lineup hopefully tomorrow. So, we will continue to pay close attention to that. We'll be back for the playoffs if we make it. Yeah, I'm definitely saying we are going to make it, you guys. I am more than confident in this Giants team. They are going to pull it off right now. Again, it is so close and so tight right now. So, man, yeah, I'm so excited watching this Giants team. Let's make the playoffs. John Collins says right there with you. Let's do it. 5 games to go. Let's do it, brother. We are all here, you guys. We are bringing the energy, and this Giants team is going to be going on to Orange October. It is October Quest, the best time of year. As a Giants fan, we have to make sure we win the first and last game of the Padres series to make it. And yeah, I mean, with that Padres series, I think you really, if we can split that series, then I think you're more than happy with how competitive, how great that Padres team is. So, however you can win 2 games in that series, that's going to be key for the Giants. And so, if we can win tomorrow, you win 3 out of 4 over the Rockies. That gives you tremendous momentum heading into that Padres series. So I absolutely love it. I did see Clevenger. I believe he did exit the game. So, hopefully, Mike Clevenger is going to be good. But we don't know how severe that is going to be, if he is going to miss, any amount of time. But, we never see injuries. So, my thoughts are with Mike Clevenger, and we'll see when he is able to come back. Of course, Clevenger was picked up by the Padres at the deadline. He was one of their big main pickups at the deadline. So again, thank you everyone for checking into the show. So pumped to have everybody here. We're going to play the Dodgers in the first round. It says Brandon Galvin. Love to hear it. And yeah, I mean, I think you're definitely right. It's looking more and more likely. Yeah, we are going to end up facing the Dodgers in the first round. Either that, or I believe the Cubs, if I'm not mistaken, are in the second seed. So yeah, it's going to be one of those top 2 teams. And you know what? I like our chances. Anything can happen in a short series. So it is going to be so much fun. Winning the last game of the season is vital when in a fight for October. Definitely agree. It really jumped and gives you tremendous momentum into the postseason. So, man, to get a win in that final game to finish the season what a way it would be for this Giants team to get into October. And oh my goodness, thank you so much, Trooper Nolan, for this super chat. Win. I love it. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate your support. This really helps out the channel big time and helps grow the channel. So thank you so much. I appreciate it big time and appreciate checking into the streams. Everyone hitting that like button and commenting. You guys are the absolute best, the best baseball community around. And I just love growing this community all around you guys. And we're all in this together. Love to talk baseball. So again, you guys, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you so much for your continued support. And I always look forward to hanging out with you guys. So thank you again. I really appreciate it. So we got a boy in the house. Welcome. So unfortunately, Hum Baby won't be able to join us tonight. He is resting up. So me and Hum Baby will be doing the post game tomorrow to finish up this 4-game series with the Rockies. So yeah, unfortunately, Eric won't be able to join us, but we were talking during the game, and he is super pumped for the win tonight, especially with that Dubon 3-run home run. So you guys are going to see us together on the post game tomorrow. It's going to be an absolute blast breaking it down. We got so watching it from Foster City. Let's go Giants, Trooper Nation. Big shout out to you, man. Thank you again. Appreciate the support. We got Anthony Franco Gosman on the mound for tomorrow. So I love it. Gosman has been pitching very well. His last start, he did terrific, so if I'm not mistaken. So we are going to need him here down the stretch to give us some critical starts here. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. We got so Oakland is losing the first round of the postseason. So I love this big statement coming from John Collins. And yeah, look at the A's last year. They were such a spectacular team, and they go into that 1-game playoff with the Tampa Bay Rays. And the Rays end up shocking the A's. So, yeah, anything can happen. A's have, again, had another spectacular year so far. And so, I definitely think it's very well possible that they could be upset in the first round. So, it's going to be intriguing. You never know what can happen in a shortened season. As we know, you guys, it's going to be the playoff games are going to be played in a bubble. So the home field advantage can almost be kind of thrown out the door. So, man, is going to be so what is the latest on Chadwick Trump? So I don't have the current up-to-date information on him, but what I do know, I believe, is that, I know that we recalled Tyler Heineman back onto the roster. So hopefully Chadwick Trump is going to be good before the end of the season, because, man, he has been another bright spot from this Giants offense. He's been spectacular with 4 home runs. So, showing us what he can do with some pop. I absolutely love it. So you think, I hope my A's don't lose in round. So welcome to the show. Again, always welcoming all baseball fans. And so best of luck, G Feezy, to your Oakland A's. So yeah, good luck in the postseason. And so needed that last run. We got Sam C in the house breaking down this win. Yeah, that was huge. Getting those insurance runs, especially when, we've seen this year, sometimes with this Giants team, again, no lead has been safe. And we know that we had to learn the hard way earlier in the season. So it was huge. When you get the lead, just try to add on. And so I loved it. We had a big lead, a 5-run lead there, and we were able to hold it down today. So absolutely spectacular. Got Kendrick, Choi in the house. Welcome to the show. Do you think Dubon has a bright future? Love this question. Man, I think Dubon has such a tremendous, bright future. What a steal it was to get him at the trade deadline last year. We traded Drew Pomerantz to the Milwaukee Brewers, and we get Dubon. And yeah, I think he hit about 286 for us, in about 20 games or so last year. So he did such a great job. And then this year, he has only picked it up and done even better. He's been playing in center field. So, primarily he had played a lot of second base. So now you're seeing him, he can play. He's a tremendous athlete. He's been doing so well in center field, and I definitely think he is going to be a star for us deep into the future. And man, what a year he's having. He's hit some big home runs this year, and then does it again tonight, a 3-run blast, the biggest hit of the game and the biggest hit of his life. So I'm super excited to see Dubon continue his development. Giants only play Dodgers if Giants have the number 8 seed. And yeah, there is a way that we could see maybe in the NLCS. But yeah, it's looking very likely that we will see them in the first round. And that is going to be so exciting, you guys. It's going to be the best playoff series that I've probably ever seen doesn't get any better. The rivalry in the playoffs. That is going to be so much fun. And to be here with you guys to watch it unfold, incredible. We've got Kevin's cards in the house. Welcome to the show. Giants always run up the score. I love it. Love the positivity. And man, what a tremendous year for this Giants offensively. They've been doing such a tremendous job. Again, we love talking about it, but doing it with on-base percentage, team batting average, hitting with 2 strikes, hitting with runners in scoring position. This team has been so tremendous. And like I was saying earlier, we're second in baseball in most games with 10 or more hits. Tonight we had 11 hits, and that makes 26 games this year with 10 plus hits. So I love it, this offense. And it's a big reason why I think in the playoffs we can shock some teams, because I think you run this offense up against some of the great pitching. We've proven it. On Sunday, we lit up the A's pitching in 15 hits. So, we can do it, and we've done it time and time again this year. So you really have to love how this Giants team is playing. So the problem for the Oakland A's, they can't win a single playoff game at all. Last year, couldn't win against Tampa. And then 2018 lost to the Yankees in the wild card round. And yeah, same story, just like with the Dodgers, the A's and Dodgers. And as a Giants fan, I couldn't be happier that seeing the A's and Dodgers choke in the playoffs. And you're right, John Collins, A's, they never can get past the hump. They have a great regular season, but then when it comes to the big game, they just somehow don't show up. And for the Giants, that's the complete opposite. When playoff time comes, when the postseason, the bright stars are shining, the Giants always find a way to come through, and especially when our backs are against the wall. And that's why I'll take this Giants team, any chance I can get, when we're an underdog going into a series. So love it. A lot of fun. So let's see who is second in the National League right now. So I don't have the up-to-date standings right in front of me. So let's see. We got Trooper Nation saying, I believe the Braves or the Cubs. Yeah, Braves also having a tremendous year this year. Yeah, Pablo did join on with the Braves on a minor league deal. So, it'll be fun if we end up seeing Pablo in the playoffs, who will be in our outfield in a couple of years, because Yaz and Alex Dickerson combined age is around 60. So, yeah, that's a great point when you're looking at, Mike Yastrzemski. The thing with Yastrzemski is, he's 30 years old, but obviously with big league experience time, Yastrzemski is technically only in his second year. So Yastrzemski still has plenty of years ahead of him. I think he can play 7, 8, 9 years in the big leagues. And man, I think he's on his way to having a tremendous career. And with Alex Dickerson, he's been so good and having such a phenomenal year. I think you still keep Dickerson, even if it's maybe a 2-year deal or something, because I think he can still play at a very high level. And yeah, so I think Dickerson is signed for 1 year. I would bring him back definitely. And he tied Willie Mays for total bases, the game he had in Colorado, and what a game that was for Alex Dickerson, and you've seen it. He's just continuing his hot stretch right now, and he got his 10th home run of the season. So he is tremendous. We got Xavier Harbert in the house. Welcome to the show. We are the 7th seed. I absolutely love it. We're making a run to Orange October. Just 5 more games to go, you guys. And right now, this is what you got to do. You got to get hot at the right time. And this is what the Giants needed to do. It was a very frustrating loss on Monday night, but this is how you answer back by this Giants team. We need new baseball commoners. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there, but I mean, we're making a run here. So quick 49ers, excuse me, we'll take a quick break here. Let me get some water real quick, guys. Real quick, you confident in Mullins on Sunday? I am definitely confident in Mullins. He is, and you know what I'll say about Mullins, I mean, this guy prepares week in and week out as if he is going to be the starter. So mentally, I think Mullins has the mental toughness to go in there. And you saw on Sunday, I thought he did pretty well in the second half. And I think he's going to do well in this offense. So I'm expecting a big win for the Niners on Sunday. So definitely check it out, guys. We'll be doing post game, and I'll be uploading my reactions to the game. So love it. Love to talk football. So we need to sign agents off season. And yeah, you know, when you're looking at this Giants team, it's so exciting about the possibilities, about, you know, what the future holds. Because, you know, we're going to have a lot of payroll coming off of the books. As we know, a lot of big veteran contracts. You know, you got Longoria. Again, Longoria has been doing so well, but he's owed a lot of money. So, you know, we'll see what we do when his contract is up. Crawford as well. Crawford's got, I think, a 5-year, $75 million deal. And also Brandon Bell, a 5-year, $75 million deal. So, yeah, you know, there's going to be a lot of money coming off the books, and, you know, we're going to see what's going to happen. And, you know, when you got all of these young prospects up and coming, you know, we're going to be in a great position. And I think likely not this offseason, but after the 2021 season, I think you're going to see this Giants team make a huge splash in free agency, reel in a big fish, you guys, off of the free agent market. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And to add to this young team that we got growing here. So we got the Braves that should be an even if we get them. Their offense is just scary, but their pitching hasn't been that crazy. Yeah, so, you know, to be honest, I haven't seen a whole lot of the Braves this year. But, yeah, you know, I definitely think we can take them in the sense that, yeah, you know, they do have a great offense. They have a lot of young, talented players. You know, they got Ronald Acuna Jr., they got Freddie Freeman there. So, yeah, they got some players on offense. And, yeah, I think this Giants team can contend with the best of them. You know, we did it. You saw we went 6 against the Dodgers this year. And, yeah, I mean, we've done very well at times this year. We've looked like such a great team. We got Andres in the house. Welcome to the show. I believe referring to the Reds, Brewers, and Phillies. That is what we need. Yeah, for all of them to lose, that would be absolutely spectacular. And, yeah, if we just take care of business here down the stretch, you know, we're going to be in great position. In the meantime, we need a new commissioner for Major League Baseball. Yeah, but I couldn't agree more. You know, again, but no offense to Rob Manfred. I just, you know, it's been very questionable, some of the things that have gone on. I mean, you know, from him calling the Commissioner's Trophy, the World Series trophy, like basically he called it a piece of metal, you know, acted like it wasn't even that big of a deal. I mean, winning a World Series is I mean, the greatest height of that you can experience as a baseball player. And not only that, but for fans, it is one of the most exciting, thrilling feelings to experience. So, you know, for Manfred to, yeah, say that about the trophy, and, you know, obviously a lot of the rule changes from Rob Manfred. So, yeah, you know, I think we really need to, you know, yeah, so we'll see what happens going down the line. Any word on Jalen Davis? So I believe I saw that. Or what? So what is your estimated arrival on Helio Ramos? So, you know, this is a guy I'm really, really excited to see when he comes up. And I don't think we're going to see him this year, unfortunately. I thought we were likely. But yeah, with 5 games to go, I don't think you'll see him this year. But I think, yeah, he's going to be a really exciting talent. I think he'll be on the map next season, in spring training. I think he'll be a guy that, we'll watch very closely. So I'm really excited for Ramos. And yeah, again, I apologize, everyone, if I'm not able to get to everyone's comments. But I believe I did see a comment about talking about Jalen Davis. And yeah, so, the Giants could have brought up Jalen Davis instead of Steven Duggar. As we know, Luis Alexander Busabe did go on the injured list. Unfortunately, he left the game last night, I think, due to a hamstring strain. So hopefully Busabe will be good to go by the San Diego series. Don't know how severe that is, but the Giants did recall Duggar from the alternate site. And yeah, they could have had a potential opportunity to call up Jalen Davis. But what they did say is, they want to see Davis get more contact down there. And with Duggar, he provides more defense. And I think with this Giants team, again, they've been doing so spectacular offensively. You want to be able to have some guys that you can put in there defensively, like Duggar. So yeah, I think that's what we ended up Duggar, but I think we will get to see Jalen Davis. And yeah, I can't wait to see him because I think he's going to be such a special player for us in the future. Let's see if the Giants stay the number 7 seed. We'll play the Dodgers in the LCS only. That would be absolutely tremendous. And, especially in that case, because, we'll have even more playoff games against the rival Dodgers. So that will be so much fun. And yeah, either way, I hope we end up matching up with the Dodgers here. So this is going to be a fun last 5 games, and it's so much fun, guys, to be here with you and breaking it down. We need to sign Matt Duffy in the offseason. I'm still pissed off about the trade in 2016. Right there with you, John Collins. When that trade went down, I was in San Francisco playing Pokemon Go with some of my friends. And I saw the notification on my phone and was just devastated. And yeah, I think I'm not going to say that had an effect on how we played in the second half of that season. But, this Giants team really struggled in the second half of 2016. As we know, the bullpen, that was the big problem with that team there. And yeah, it was devastating to have a guy like Duffy go. I mean, he was a huge fan favorite, and I just loved watching him play. The guy brought so much energy, and, he was such a tremendous, player on that 2014 championship team. So, yeah, I would love to see Duffy come back. So we'll see what can happen. None of us thought, we're going to see Hunter Pence or Pablo Sandoval come back this year. So you never know. Farhan Zaidi could potentially be bringing Duffy back. So we'll see. We got Asia Robertson in the house. Welcome, Asia. How are you doing today? Spectacular win for the Giants. Absolutely love it. When is Yaz projected to come back? Got City Boys 415 in the house. So I believe, not sure if he'll be back. I mean, I think he was available to pinch hit tonight. So hopefully we are going to see him back in the lineup tomorrow. I believe tomorrow a game, so we will see. But Yashrinsky, I think he's going to be right back very soon, and he is going to be huge down the stretch, and we're going to need him in the postseason. So Fendi matchup saying maybe by the Padres series. So yeah, if he doesn't get in there tomorrow. So we got Jordan Anu State. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong there. Welcome to the show. And Matt Moore was trash. Yeah, Matt Moore had his moments as a Giant. He carried a no-hitter against the Dodgers in LA, had that one nice start there. And, had, of course, the postseason start against the Cubs. But, yeah, for the most part, in the time that he spent with us, he struggled. And, certainly did not play to the level that we would have liked. Daniel Robertson is a steal of a player. Couldn't agree more. Another huge under the radar pickup from Farhan Zaidi. And this guy has been so spectacular. And as we know, he has the same swing mechanics as the Dodgers' Justin Turner. So both Robertson and Turner, they work with the same instructor. Southern California. So, I mean, if Robertson goes on to have any type of success like Justin Turner has had, then guys, we are in for a very exciting treat with Robertson here. And I mean, what a huge pickup. Got him from the Tampa Bay Rays. I think we didn't have to give up that much to acquire him. I think it was just like cash considerations. So yeah, what a huge steal, and just another spectacular for this Giants team. How much? So yeah, we're talking a little bit about when Yaz. Yaz is either going to be back tomorrow or good to go by Friday for the Padres series. So yeah, that is the latest up to date. And so yeah, we got Kevin Gausman starting for the Giants tomorrow, as expected by Alex Pavlovich on Twitter. So quoting the exact source. Thank you very much, Edison, there. And man, I'm really excited to see Gausman out there tomorrow. Let's see if I can pull up who we are going to be matching up against for the Rockies. But this is a big opportunity for the Giants here to take 3 out of 4 from the Rockies. It would be spectacular. And so, yeah, it looks like we're going up against Chichi Gonzalez. So looking at his numbers on the season. So let's see. Yeah, his last start, he went 5 innings and gave up 3 runs against the Dodgers. And on the year, he's got a 7.53 ERA. So, yeah, you guys, I think our offense is going to be able to go in there tomorrow, do some big time damage. So this is going to be a fun one, and we got to get this win tomorrow to take 3 out of 4. So, man, it's going to be fun. So wanted to get into breaking down some of the box score in the game tonight. As you guys can see, we got a tremendous performance. Alex Dickerson, he continues to stay red hot. He goes 3 for 5 in this one. Dickerson has now got his average up to 307 on the year. He hit his 10th home run of this night. He has been so spectacular. Alex Dickerson, loved it, and I was super pumped when we brought him back this year. So what a year he is having. It's been absolutely tremendous. So we got Wolfenson 28 in the house. Welcome to the show. Let's hope the offense can add to that ERA. We really need that last dove from the Rockies. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's push that ERA to 8, to 9, to 10. Let's rough him up tomorrow, you guys. We know this offense has the potential to do it. So we got Jordan giving us the NBA update. Miami Heat take a 3-1 lead over the Celtics. Yeah, that's amazing. And man, what a year for the Heat, especially one of my favorite players, Jimmy Butler. As I'm a huge Bulls fan, I loved Butler's time with the Bulls, and he's doing a great job with the Miami Heat. So yeah, best of luck to Celtic fans, to Miami Heat fans. What an incredible series, and we'll see who is going to go to the NBA Finals. Dickerson is batting .435 for September, starting to look a lot like last July. Love it. The spark plug coming alive. And yeah, you guys, as we know, last July, I think we got Dickerson about June 28th last summer. And then in July, we went 20-5 in about a 25-game stretch. I mean, it was absolutely incredible. You're right, Wolfenson. I hope we're seeing the same thing here. And the Giants getting red hot, being able to pull a runoff like this and, carry it into the postseason. And we definitely got that potential here. So got Christopher Walker in the house. Welcome to the show. Besides the Giants winning, who do we need to be rooting for to lose right now to make the easiest path for the Giants? So good. We got an update. So the Brewers and Phillies. So those are the teams we want to be rooting for here. And yeah, with hold on, guys, I'm going to get a quick drink for a sec. Yeah, it's going to be huge. Again, during this time of year, we are score watching right now. But the biggest thing is, taking care of business and, doing what the Giants have done in these 2 games here, resiliency from this team to bounce back. We've said it. They've been doing such a tremendous job coming back. So is Reyes Moranta going to be able to play in October? And so unfortunately, I don't believe Reyes Moranta is going to pitch in 2020. I think the deadline has already passed for being able to put guys on to the playoff roster. I'm not sure when that was, but yeah, so unfortunately, we're not going to see Maranta this year. But you know what? He's going to be ready to go to make a huge impact in 2021. Electrifying stuff. And I even met him at FanFest. A phenomenal dude. And yeah, I think he's going to be fabulous for us when he comes back next year. Can you imagine the Padres letting go of Dickerson? Wow. Farhan working in magic. Yep, absolutely love it. And yeah, can you imagine? I mean, the Padres, even with how good they are, imagine if they also even had Alex Dickerson. And yeah, you know, I think with the Padres, Dickerson was injured. So, you know, he was never able to kind of showcase what he can do. And even with, you know, with the Giants, you know, unfortunately, he did kind of get hurt there the last month of the season last year. And really at that time, you know, that kind of really put a damper on our postseason hopes in September of 2019 when Dickerson got hurt. Again, it was a big blow to that offense. You know, this year's offense, I think, has way more firepower than we had last year. And last year, yeah, the offense, I think they ranked near last in a lot of major categories. And so, yeah, I mean, Dickerson has been such a spectacular pickup. We got, Logan Webb. Logan Webb did absolutely amazing tonight. What a great performance from him, and needed it. You know, Webb had been struggling. And so, yeah, I liked what the Giants did tonight. Instead of him starting the first inning, you know, you go with the opener in Caleb Berger. And so you're able to bring in Webb in the second inning. And I think Mike Krukow, the legendary Hall of Fame broadcaster for your beloved San Francisco Giants, did say on the broadcast that, you know, coming out of the bullpen is a little bit easier on guys. And, you know, for someone like Webb, I think it's great for him that, you know, great to him back in his rhythm. And I think you saw that tonight. You guys, you saw Webb. Again, he went 5 1/3 innings and allowed just 2 earned runs, allowed 7 hits, and he really battled out there. So he gave us a tremendous opportunity to win this game, and our offense came through big time. I mean, what a tremendous game all around, you guys, that you love to see it. Will you be doing a post game tomorrow afternoon? Absolutely. We're doing the post game, and we are going to have Eric, the legend, Hum Baby Baseball for the post game tomorrow. We're going to be breaking the finale of the 4-gamer. You guys, it is so exciting. We're winding down the last 5 games of the season. It would be crazy if the White Sox didn't trade Tatis. Yeah, you know, I didn't even know that when I seen that, and I just can't believe that, yeah, the White Sox giving up a guy like Fernando Tatis Jr. for James Shields. I mean, just what an absolute tremendous steal to get Tatis. And now I don't know the other players that were named in that trade, but man, for the Padres. And yeah, you know, at that time, I think it was a couple years ago, if it was 2018, you remember the Padres, they looked like they were in position to win. And then, yeah, they ended up underperforming. So, yeah, you know, they were making under the radar moves. And, yeah, you're starting to see it really come together this year. And, yeah, you know, for the Padres and for their fans, it's been great for a small market team like that to have the success that they're having. Of course, when we're playing against them, I love it. It gets very competitive this year, and it's been a lot of fun. And as we know, going to go down to the very wire. We need Yaz back if we want to get to the World Series. Yep, right there with you. You know, we got to have our guys stay healthy in there. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, you know, that everyone's going to stay healthy and hold up here. And yeah, I definitely think this Giants team, again, you know, we're not the most likely team to make it to the World Series. But look, anything can happen. And I think you get in the postseason. Yeah, you know, this Giants team, we've talked about how great this bullpen has been, how great the offense is. And yeah, you know, you've seen some tremendous performances out of the starting rotation. And, you know, so that gives you the belief and confidence that, yeah, we can go into a postseason series and, you know, be able to hold our own with some of the best teams in the league and at least play a very competitive playoff series. Now, of course, whether we win that or not, we'll see. But again, I think we have a great opportunity to fight here. And man, it's going to be so much fun. The hitting coaches this year certainly deserve a lot of credit. Almost everyone from last year's team is hitting better this year. Yeah, you're totally right. Wolfenson, 28. Tremendous job from really this entire coaching staff. I think they did do a lot of turnover, with the coaching staff. And, I like that because, when you're trying to change the direction of kind of how things are going, you got to kind of bring in some new voices into the clubhouse. And so, yeah, I love what we've done this year. Also bringing in Alyssa Nakin. She's done a tremendous job this year. So, yeah, doing what the Giants have done this year, bringing in a lot of great, brilliant baseball minds to this team. It's been tremendous. Any NBA coverage coming up for you? I am stoked to see how the Lakers are going to respond tomorrow night. I predict AD will go off. Yeah, so, we might be doing some more NBA games up and coming. Definitely for sure the finals. So, yeah, I've been super busy with school and working. You guys working my regular job. So, yeah, I haven't been able to get to some of these Eastern Conference and Western Conference final games. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll probably get some, hopefully. So, yes, just stay posted. But definitely we're going to get of the NBA finals. So really looking forward to it. And again, thank you everyone checking into the show. Hope everyone's doing fantastic tonight. We got the big win tonight, so super pumped, as I'm sure all of you guys are. And man, wow, Tatis was only like 17. And man, yeah, I was seeing that story. And yeah, Tatis, just, again, we're seeing a guy break out in front of our very eyes. And unfortunately for us as Giants fans, yeah, he's going to be in our division for the next 10 plus and longer, probably. Also, Mookie Betts for 13 years now. So, yeah, we're going to see some of these guys. And yeah, I mean, over the years, we've seen some of these cornerstone franchise players. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see Tatis and what he can continue to do, just not when he's doing damage against us, as we know. But, man, what a tremendous, exciting talent in baseball. Hey, as long as we get in, there is a chance. We've proven that often enough. Plus teams, like the Nats last year. And, yeah, you make a tremendous point. You get hot at the right time. You're not – yeah, no one saw the Nationals. Yeah, again, they upset the Dodgers in the playoffs. I don't think anyone saw the Nationals beating the Cardinals, in that playoff series. So, man, it was very tremendous to see what the Nationals did last year and then to finish it up against the Astros. So, yeah, I think the Giants can definitely have that potential to be one of those teams this year. And, man, I can't wait to see down the stretch. It would be much better if Pence was still on the Giants so he could be a good motivation speaker. Right there with you, weird boy. And, yeah, it was tough. Very tough to see Hunter Pence go. You understand the baseball decision. Excuse me. Let me get some water for a quick sec. Yeah, you understand that with Pence because unfortunately, he wasn't hitting this year. And as we've seen, even with Sandoval, I was surprised that they let him go because, I felt like Sandoval would have been a huge asset on the bench. Sandoval, I think he's got like a 300 career as a pinch hitter. So, yeah, I thought, that you would have seen that. But with Pence, yeah, he just wasn't performing, unfortunately. And, we had to let him go. And, yeah, it was tough to see those guys go because, I was so excited to see them come back for 2020. And, when I saw that we signed them for 2020, I at least was thinking that, yeah, we were going to get to see them for, the full year. And so, yeah, I mean, it was tough. And it's really tough because, yeah, when you see these guys for so many years wear the Giants uniform, come up in moments. And, you're saying goodbye to the end of an era and to some great times. But the memories always remain. So absolutely love it. And let's see, do you think Gabe Kapler will bring us trophies? Great question. And yeah, I definitely think Kapler is going to be bringing us some trophies. In fact, more than just one trophy. I think he's done a great job with this team. And I think he's definitely learned a lot from the mistakes he made in Philadelphia. As we know, he was the manager there for 2 years. And so, yeah, I think he learned a lot from his mistakes. And even this year, has made mistakes this year. So, those things are going to happen. And Kapler is still a new manager. He's still learning on the job. But I think you have to be really happy with what he's done. And, there's been some instances where he's had guys, starters. He's left them in games and, given them a chance to into the game. And I love it when your manager gives you that confidence that you can go out there, get the job done, and pitch deep into the game. So, man, Kapler, I think hats off to him. He's done a great job. Outside of obviously some bullpen mistakes, he's made some mistakes, but I definitely think he's been talking with Bruce Bochy. And as we know, you guys, Bochy was the absolute best at managing a bullpen. And, I think that's what he did. Such a great job. And, I think he's definitely helping Kapler with managing this bullpen. And as we've said, this bullpen has been the second best bullpen in all of baseball since about mid-August. It's just been tremendous. Longoria is my MVP on the Giants this year. Absolutely love it. I mean, he has been such a spectacular season this year. And, yeah, Longoria, the key for him has really been if he can stay healthy, then, we are going to see him have the type of season that he is having this year. And yeah, let's get some up-to-date exact numbers on Longoria. Hitting 263 on the season, a base hit tonight. And yeah, as we know, hit his 7th home run of the season in the game tonight. I mean, it was spectacular. And he's got 27 RBIs now. So I love what Longoria has been able to do. And so we have to go to bed. Bye. Thank you so much, Kendrick, for checking into the show. Have a great night, and let's go, Giants. Let's see. I was not sold on Kapler at first, but his character through social unrest, the pandemic, and these 2020 Giants competing with many nationally unknown guys gives me a squad to be proud of. Go Giants. Absolutely love this state. And yeah, have been more well said. Yeah, Kapler, give him some credit. He's done a tremendous job, with the Black Lives Matter and doing everything, raising awareness. So I love everything that the Giants have done this year. And, I'm very proud as a Giants fan to see what we've done this year with everything. So, yeah, Kapler has done such a great job with that. And, man, I couldn't be happier. And so you love to see that. And, hey, you must have been kind of good with Philadelphia to bring in Harper. Yeah, that was a big deal when the Phillies got Bryce Harper. I thought, yeah, we were very close to getting Bryce Harper. It didn't unfortunately happen. But, yeah, I think it worked out in our favor. Brandon Belt told Amy G post-game he gets the same vibes with this team that he did with the championship teams. Oh, my goodness, you guys. This gives me goosebumps just reading this comment. As you guys know, I have the post-game recorded here. We'll get a chance to watch that interview. But, yeah, I'm just finding out from you here, Christopher. So thank you very much. Again, sending shivers down my body right now because getting that same type of feeling from those championship teams. And I mean, what a year it would be to do it, to win a championship. And, the Bay Area, I mean, yeah, it would just be spectacular, you guys, to unify us all, a championship this year to celebrate. Got Tommy S. in the house. Welcome to the show. Once we get out of these massive contracts from the Shark, suggest Samardzija, Cueto, and Buster Posey. We need that money on an ace. By that time, our young talent should be established and be contenders in the West. So, yeah, great takes here. And, yeah, I think with Samardzija, it's likely that, you're not going to see him come back next year, again, because we have a lot of guys in that starting rotation and even some young guys that have been performing well. And yeah, Cueto also, we'll see if we're going to bring him back. He's also getting up there. I think he's 34 or 35. And with Posey, yeah, I still think Posey has plenty of gas left in the tank. So I think we should bring Posey back when his deal is up. I'm not sure when his contract is up, but yeah, it's going to be awesome when we have that money coming off of the books with a lot of these veterans. And then we're going to be able to go out there and reel big fish off of the free agent market. So I cannot wait. And so, yeah, guys, continuing to break down this game offensively. So you also had, of course, with the so Brandon Belt, man, just another tremendous game. He gets on base 5 times tonight. He gets 3 hits. He adds a big RBI single there, an insurance run late in the game. I mean, what a tremendous job Brandon Belt is doing this year. It's been spectacular. And, man, I love it. And now he's got that average up to 311 this year, doing it so great. And, I mean, man, just awesome. And let's see, going to get to some more comments. So Tyler saying, I'm still not sold on Kepler. He makes too many questionable bullpen calls that have hurt us in big games. Blowing a 7-2 lead. Yeah, so, I mean, the thing is with those leads that we blew, I mean, in that case, Trevor Gott, he was just going through a deadline. Yeah, there's been some instances this year with Kepler. So, yeah, again, I think for me, I think Kepler's done a great job. But, yeah, I can see, where some people, I mean, sometimes things, again, like with the Gott situation, you really can't predict that stuff. Gott was tremendous last year. He had 4 saves early in the year, and then he struggled. And so got the update, Posey, a free agent in 2022. So that's great great to hear we got him for 2 more years here. Man, I've just loved watching Posey. I mean, crazy stat, you guys, but Posey is the final member remaining from the 2010 World Series champion Giants. So as we know, last year you had Posey, Bumgarner, and Sandoval. Then when Bumgarner, of course, left in the offseason, you had Posey and Sandoval. So, yeah, Posey is the last member remaining from the 2010 team. And so it's just it feels weird that all of these guys have, retired, have gone on and finished careers. And, yeah, you got Buster Posey, the rookie from that 2010 team, still going strong here. We got Kylie Robert in the house. Welcome to the show. Don't change. I am happy in a path. Absolutely love it. We're making a run to Orange October, bringing the energy here. Absolutely love it, you guys and everyone checking into the show. In fact, I think Posey, Crawford, and Bell are free agents in 2022. So, yeah, you're going to have a really important decision to make from this Giants front office. Right now, if you ask me initially, I'm going to say these guys, I think, still got plenty of gas left in the tank. And so, yeah, I mean, I think I would, we'll see how these guys do over the next couple of years. But yeah, I think they've done all a tremendous job, with Crawford and Brandon Belt just having tremendous years. Has the last one from the World Series teams at this point. I forgot about Craw and Belt. Yeah, with Brandon Crawford and Belt, they're, of course, members of the 12 World Series Giants. So, yeah, Belt and Crawford did get called up in 2011. And, yeah, also, they got those contracts also that are going to be up and coming. And, yeah, I see a time to move Posey to first base. And, yeah, I think, we might potentially see that. Because, with Joey Bart here, of course, he is the catcher of the future. And, man, Joey Bart getting another big hit tonight. You love it. I think Joey Bart is getting red hot here down the stretch. He had his second triple of the season tonight. So, yeah, I think you're going to see Posey potentially. Even maybe Posey might also learn to play third base because, if we still have Brandon Belt at first, but also you can move Belt to the outfield. So, yeah, there's a lot of different things that this Giants team can do. And, I mean, it's going to be a great problem for us to have trying to figure out where to put guys in the lineup. We got Jacob Garza. Don't need to re-sign Crawford when you have Will Wilson and Marco Luciano as your future. Great take here. And, yeah, you're right. When you're talking about Will Wilson and Marco Luciano, I mean, these guys are spectacular, tremendous talents. And, yeah, Crawford, Crawford's still doing a great job. But yeah, Crawford right now is starting to get up there. He's 32, I think, right now. So, in a couple of years, Crawford 34. Yeah, you might see, the Giants go in a different direction. I think it's also kind of how, you saw last year. So these kind of, with letting Kevin Pillar go, of course, in the offseason, we ended up going with Mauricio Dubon in center field and some other young guys this year. We've had Mike Yastrzemski play center. And so, yeah, I like, sometimes you got to make those decisions and do that. So, let's see. Breaking news. So we got so Tommy S. Fam, good night. Go Giants. Spectacular win tonight. Absolutely love it. Getting the win. We needed this. And, man, tomorrow we can take 3 out of 4 from the Rockies. So it's going to be absolutely big. Have a great night, Tommy. And we got a good trade. We'll be trading Shark and Bell for you, Darvish. The thing is with a guy like you, Darvish, having a Cy Young type of season, so if that trade can get done, again, Belt's been doing it so well. So initially, so a lot to think about, a lot of different deals we can do. Great perspective, intriguing to get your thoughts, Weird Boy, on that. D Ford out due to a hurt back, not expected to play versus the Giants. Man, that is unfortunate news. Another blow, to our defense. And yeah, it's going to be tough out there, but I still think Niners are going to be able to pull out the victory on Sunday. So again, the Niners are going to get healthy, and I think we're going to get all of our reinforcements back at the right time and be ready to make a run at the Super Bowl. I'm still predicting the Niners to win the Super Bowl this year, you guys. I'm saying we're getting our 6th Lombardi trophy. We're going to complete the revenge tour. Giants running into a lot of good problems to have. I'm as excited for the future as I am for the rest of this season and postseason. Absolutely love it, coming from Brandon, right there with you. So much to be excited about as a Giants fan. You got the future of Giants baseball so bright with so many young, exciting, talented players, and we're getting a chance to see them this year. And then also with us playing above expectations this year, it's been so much fun, and can't wait to see what this team does in the final stretch. We got Hassan saying, let's make the playoffs. We're going to the playoffs. Here we come. I love the energy, guys. Absolutely love it. Raise the roof, everyone. We are going to be there in presence for the postseason. The Giants, they fill our presence at the ballpark, and we've seen some magic this year at Oracle Ballpark. We got IQ Cake in the house, longtime supporter. Why aren't you a Warriors fan? Yeah, so give my story on how I became a Bulls fan. So yeah, my dad is from Afghanistan, and when he first moved to the United States, the first city he lived in was Chicago at the age of 18. And so my dad lived there for about 5 years before he moved to the Bay Area. And yeah, he lived there during the Michael Jordan era. So, he even drove taxi, so drove a lot of Bulls game during that time. And so, when I grew up, I played NBA courtside on the Nintendo 64, and I just always was fascinated with the Bulls logo. As a kid, I just thought it looked so cool. And then when I grew up, got older, I had always heard a lot about Michael Jordan, and, how can you not? I mean, you always hear about him. And so, yeah, then I started to kind of do some research, started to learn about him. And so, yeah, I ended up becoming a Bulls fan through that, and went to my first Bulls game, Bulls and Warriors, November 21st, 2008. I'll never forget it. It was Derrick Rose's rookie season. He had 27 points in that game, and the Bulls got the win. Now, I still do always root for the Warriors. The Warriors are my second team. So, just when they're not playing the Bulls. So, yeah, on this channel, you guys, you're gonna be bringing Warriors coverage as well. So, gonna be some recaps, post-game recaps. And, yeah, we might be doing some streams as well. So, yeah, I still watch the Warriors. They are my second team, and Bulls are my favorite team. So yeah, I love to share that story and how I became a Bulls fan. Mostert and Kittle being out also killing my fantasy. Hope these guys heal up soon. Did pick up McKinnon. Glad to see him healthy and scoring touchdowns. Yep, love it. McKinnon has been doing a great job. I thought he was going to set himself up for a big year this year. And so, yeah, I love that with McKinnon. He's a great player. And, yeah, Mostert, I think, we had great news on his injury situation. So that is good news. And Kittle may be good to go on Sunday. Do you think Patrick Bailey will move to a corner outfield spot? That could be something maybe that could happen. Bailey, we don't know if he's going to be the catcher because we know Joey Bart is likely to be the catcher of the future. So, yeah, this is something that could potentially, we've seen Farhan Zaidi like to move guys around, guys to play multiple positions. So that's something the Giants doing. We'll see. I think it's more likely at this point because I think Bailey is a great defensive catcher as well, just like Bart. So, it's going to be really interesting when you have Posey, Patrick Bailey, and a Joey Bart at the same time. Who's going to be getting the reps at catcher. So got Giants, Warriors, 49ers, Sharks, top tier, California taste. Yep, absolutely love it. That is how you get it done here in the Bay Area. Love it. Have to give the Sacramento Kings some love too. Those are some fun games. Yeah, I've been to the Kings Arena, seen a lot of Bulls and Kings games over the years. You guys, they got a tremendous fan base as well. They get excited. And, when the Kings are competitive, they've been kind of having some better years here of late. But they haven't been able to get to the postseason. So, I would like to see them get in the playoffs. And will we see Brandon Belt pitch versus the Padres? I hope we don't see that. I mean, respectfully, just because I think if we saw that, it might mean the Giants are getting blown out in a game. But yeah, Belt. Belt can do it all. So yeah, really great, funny take there from Tyler. Love the comedy here. Breaking it all down on this one. So yeah, we are winding down the show, you guys. Wanted to go a little bit longer here because, man, I'm just so pumped for Orange October. And, man, I love hanging out with you guys all. So thank you so much again. And before we wind down the show, want to get to my pick of the game tonight. So let me know who you guys got as your pick of the game tonight. Let me know in the comment section. I am going to take Mauricio Dubon as my pick. He hit the biggest home run of his life tonight. A 3-run blast in the bottom of the 5th inning gives the Giants a 5-2 lead, and the Giants would go on to win 7-2, a huge victory as the Giants go to 28-27. What a spectacular win tonight. Giants went with the opener, Caleb Berger. He did great, pitched the first inning. And then Logan Webb comes in and does such a tremendous job, going 5 2/3 innings, 2 earned runs, such a tremendous game. So Dubon is my pick, and I think he's going to get some more big home runs down the stretch. We got IPM Cake selecting Brandon Belt. He gets on base 5 times. He has 3 hits in the game. Belt and an RBI single, hitting .311 now, just absolutely tremendous for Brandon Belt. We got my pick of the game, Evan Longoria for Tyler Burbank. Such a tremendous pick. Longoria, 7th home run of the season, having a tremendous year. Man, love it. Longoria is my pick to tie the Giants in the bottom of the first. Hits a bomb to tie the game. Yep, that was absolutely huge to get us on the board and get us going. My pick is also Doobie, Mauricio Dubon. Great to see a young talent who grew up wanting to be a Giant fulfill his dream. Yeah, you guys, that doesn't get any better than this. And, this is something I still continue to have hopes and dreams of someday. So hopefully we can make that a reality for you guys. So yeah, I got to put in the work. That is my dream as well, to be having a moment like this. Mauricio Dubon grows up a Giants fan. He was at Game 5 of the 2014 NLCS. Of course, I was at that game as well. We'll never forget the Ishikawa walk-off. Me and Dubon were there, and me and Dubon also have the same birthday, July 19th. I don't think it's superstitious that, man, I love that we have those things in common. Dubon with Pence now, unfortunately, having been let go this year. Dubon is my favorite player currently on the team. So, yeah, what a dream come true for Dubon to be a San Francisco Giant. Grew up wanting to be a Giant, and, that's the dream I have still as a 25-year-old, and, the dream that so many of us have. You've seen Stephen Vogt fulfill this dream. You've seen Brandon Crawford fulfill this dream. And, so if any of you guys are out there, that don't think you can make it to the show, I got confidence in you. Just got to put in the work, grind it out. And, yeah, all of us have it within ourselves. And that's something we have to, once you believe in yourself to do it, you can do it. So, yeah, I wanted to share you guys some motivation there for everyone. Fantastic game, fantastic win tonight. Tampa Bay Rays, thank you for Evan Longoria. Thank you so much. Big time trade to get him. And so again, guys, thank you again, everyone, so much for checking into the show. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't done so. Fantastic win, everyone. Can't wait. Down the stretch, Giants are making a run to Orange October. Let's make it happen. Thank you again, everyone, so much, and have a fantastic night, everyone. Let's go, Giants. Let's go, SF Giants. We got this. We are going to the playoffs. It is going to happen. Let's get this win tomorrow. Let's take 3 out of 4. We'll see you guys, everyone.